on the course. That's where they get the tap on the shoulder. Right here. Holy crap. Super cool. So now we're officially riding the TT. So now it's Claire's job. She's got to stop the thing and navigate me through the whole course. I don't have the course memorized, Clarice. So you're going to have to tell me where the hell the corners are. And these roads are bumpy. I honestly don't know how they ride on this. This is insanely bumpy.
How do I tell you what to do next?
So is this St. Ninian's right here? We're already at St. Ninian's, and I can see the school. Just put in Braddon, I guess. I don't know if you have to put the school in. So here's a nice spot, and I honestly can't imagine doing this. So this is a nice spot where the school is. So you could come up and watch the top of Bray Hill, and here's Bray Hill right here. Crazy. This is a huge ass hill. Oh my lord. I don't even want to know. This is going to be insane when we actually watch the race. Because this is the bottom of Bray right here. Holy crap. This is steep in a car. When they shoot off this way. And we just gotta... I think there's a turn at like... There's Agos Leap right here. And I think they shoot off towards Quarter Bridge too.
0.7, right?
So here's the big right turn at Quarter Bridge. This is friggin' nuts. Absolutely. Then which way am I going? Straight? Right? I'm going to the...
There's another roundabout and you're going straight through.
Right.
You don't...
I don't stop. I keep going. Holy crap. This is nuts. And I think one of these is where the road goes under. Somewhere around here. I don't know if it's just to the left of us. There's a side road. Yeah, there's people walking it right now. This is the road that goes under the course to our left, over the wall. So everything's marked. Braddon Bridge is coming up right now, I think.
0.2 left.
Making a left here?
Yes. What's our next stop?
Yeah, so this is Braddon Bridge, and here's the stands right here. Holy smokes. Whoa. And then I go straight here?
What's the next place?
I don't know yet. I think I go straight here. So here's Union Mills, and there's friggin' rock walls and crap here. These are just really tight. I don't know if there's a spot to watch from here, but this is like... I'm careful in the car with traffic. I'm having a struggle. I don't think we have to go off anything. There's a cute little town with a Spar store. And there's a big straightaway here. They must just hit the gas here. TT mile marker 4. They have a yellow light. Lets you know that it's going to be green so you can get yourself ready to go. Pretty slick traffic signals. Yeah, I absolutely can't imagine doing any of this from 100 miles an hour. coming into Crosby right now. So I'll just throw it out for a little bit. We just passed mile marker 5. The mountains are up to our right. Beautiful landscape, sheep to our left on a grassy field. There's patches all over this road. So don't ask me how smooth this is. There's grates in the road, sewer drains. Like, I don't know. Guess they know how to ride on this stuff. Now it's 50 miles an hour in this little stretch. We're at Ballacrane, and I think we make a left turn here. Is that correct?
It's a right.
Or a right turn. I'm killing my left and rights because I know I'm going across traffic. I'm calling them left turns. Tinwald Mills. So these guys gotta wait for me. Coming through here. Twist for 1.5 miles. I can't even catch that old lady. What are we on? Laurel Bank. Some good twists here. I'll tell you. Gripe. Holy gripes. Can't catch this lady. Claire will tell you I'm moving okay. This is Glen Helen right here. Just the first sign for it. This is all twists and turns. Like the Lodge Cafe. That could be a nice spot to stop. This is insane. I have to downshift to 3rd. I remember seeing some of this. Sarah's Cottage. Jeepers. Joe, when you drive this, you're going to be like not believing that these people go average 130 on this ride. This is nuts. We just passed a sign with the slash through Cronkovati. There's like literally no speed limit right here. It's nuts. Doing 57. I'm glad nobody's behind me. When an Alfa Romeo just went by me. What are we sitting? Little Condon Peel, 4 miles. If I take a left. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. It says slow right here, so I'm going to go slow. Holy smokies. Some interesting cars. Mile marker 11. Coming down this big hill, I just realized it's the bottom of the Garrow. Right the frick here. Holy sh**. Holy sh**. I can't imagine going through that fast. Oh my God. It didn't say anything about Barragarrow, but that was it right there. Wow. Then you get to mile 13, and there's more twists. That definitely felt like the bottom of the Garrow. But then there was another one that looked similar. And I absolutely have no idea, like, how they go fast on this. We're already to Kirkmichael, so I'll let it film because I always thought this town was pretty. Check out the village of Kirkmichael here. This looks like a pretty spot to stop to, this little town. You could just park and like just decide you're gonna watch in Kirkmichael and just park somewhere, and then you've got town, but you can't cross the track. So you gotta figure out which side you want to be on and hang out in Kirkmichael. This is pretty narrow. They come busting through here. This has to be cool. sides. Assuming those lights are for the crosswalk. Tack box. There's not really many flowers blooming here. Few. But I do remember seeing some nice shots coming through here. Alright, so we went through Wren Cullen, hitting mile 16. I figured I'd throw it on here. Not really sure what's coming up. Kind of went through Kirkmichael, Wren Cullen. See what this sign says. Alpine. I do remember Alpine. I don't remember what the significance is. All I know is there's a lot of corners. This would be fun to do on a bike. So I'm gonna have to figure out if there's gonna be another day I can rent a bike. Talk to the guy at some point. This lady that's ahead of me is like an older lady and she's just freaking moving. She's from the Isle of Man. She's flying. Just trying to keep up with her. We're doing like 55, 54. Oh, now we got a 40 mile an hour speed limit, so I'm gonna dial it back a little bit. She ain't slowing down. Yeah, we're coming to a town here. Is there any turn coming up, Clarice? What do we got? 30 miles an hour, Bala Bridge. So this is like a little lump they all come over. They have to slow down or they'll go airborne. Here it is, right here. Am I making a left here, Clarice? That's a big ass hump. It's a cute little town too. So you could spend a little time here. You gotta figure out what side of the road you want to be on. Alright, so this is Balacry. Not too far past that last town, Bala Bridge. And somewhere in this section is that jump Davey Ty went over. It might be this hump right here. I think it is. Yes, it is. This little bump right there. That's where he's in the air. He's in the air. He probably landed about here. So that's it right there. And I don't know how you get a spot here and where you can park. There's Quarry Fields. This is the Karaz Wildlife Park, a spot we could go to on a rainy day or whatever. Claire and I might go this week. There's wallabies here and other animals. Here goes this lady. I can't catch this lady, man. She'll mess around. So I don't know if there's any more turns up here. It's supposed to be the whole K-Tree Conquer Fields thing. I don't know that we're even near it yet. It's somewhere in this section. So we're getting, I want to say we're getting close. What's this? Kaylee's. We're getting towards Sulby. So there's like the Sulby Straits. I'm not sure where that is. But that was mile 19, I believe. And this is the road here that they tell you to take up to the mountain. If we wanted to take a right here, that would take us up a twisty if we ever get a motorcycle. We'll do it another day. So we just passed mile 22. And this kind of looks like, here's K-Tree right here. So I was going to say, this looks like it too. So they come flying through here, and they go around this corner. And they actually lift the wheel. It's not a huge corner, but I can't imagine doing it at 150. So that was your K-Tree. This came out of Ramsey, Parliament Square, hit mile 24. Here's my famous house. So we're coming up to the Ramsey hairpin. I'm following one of the trike tours. Keeps me online here. I'm going for second gear. I don't know how these guys go this fast around this thing. Oh my God. This is insane. Ramsey hairpin right there, baby. Getting ready to go up on the mountain. I'm going up because this is like the best day to do it, it looks like. I'm gonna catch that trike. I'm gonna try and stop at the Victory Cafe. There's the mountain, baby. I just did the gooseneck there. I missed recording it, but it was really tight. And I'm in third gear dogging it up the hill. But going over the mountain, I'm gonna leave it on for a little bit. See what we got up here. I'm gonna shut my window. It's gonna get breezy up here. For reference, I'm only doing 45 miles an hour. This is Joey's, it says. Right here. If you look out to the right, you got a really nice view. Pretty cool. It's a sheep up here. I'm still climbing. I fucking can't get this thing to move. Course, babies. Now we're getting a little cheese going. I could see doing this on my bike. That'd be really cool. You gotta be telling me if there's any big corners, because I don't want me to do anything crazy. I know I'm doing 55 and this feels pretty comfortable. It's safe. There's a little bit of a corner here though. Looks like there's a few twists, a few bikes up here. There's a tour coming this way. I don't know if he turned around or what he did. They might have turned around to take a look at stuff. A couple tours there. That is a good view right there. Comes a bike. Imagine that. It's getting dark and kind of cloudy up here. Turns up here, we're still going up. My ears just popped. But some of the straightaways we just did, on the right hand side there's like no guardrail and it was really steep. What's this black hut? Clouds on the mountain. We get to the bungalow. It looks like we're coming through to the other side now. We get bungalow. We're gonna stop at the Victory, take a break, talk to some people, something. Yeah, off to the left, that's the ocean. I don't know. Oh, that's probably the road going down to Laxey right here. So we're getting close to the bungalow. Mile 30. So there's some spots you can open it up here. I feel pretty comfortable here. I'm doing 60. So of course I shut the camera off. 2 minutes later we're at the bungalow. I mean 2 seconds later we're at the bungalow. So Victory Cafe's right here. We're not going to the Victory Cafe. What am I looking for? People coming this way, right? Why am I looking back that way?
I don't know.
It's just people this way, right? Well, I'm looking back that way for anybody coming up over there. There's nobody here. So I guess we're just doing the TT course. This is the railway, mountain railway. And then here's the overpass for the pedestrian traffic. Those are some big birds. I'm just gonna hammer some cheese here. Damn, the Peugeot is Peugeoting. Some 40-mile-an-hour corners here, but I don't know. We could stop at the Craigney Bar spot and see if that's open. Just had a few Porsches go by. They're passing somebody on the way out. Here comes another one. Guess there's a Porsche club today. Porsche, Joe. Yeah, you don't really want to come over here. Mile marker 33. There's a couple spots we could see water on two different sides of these mountains. Collision hotspot. What the heck does that mean? I hope not. Another Porsche. So maybe it's Porsche Day on a mountain road. Here comes another one, I think. I think those ones with the 4 headlights, those are all Porsches. Reduce speed now. Guess that's a good idea. Reduce speed. Big corner, Claire? My rally assistant isn't rallying me. Look at the water there, huh? Looks like you can see Douglas right there or something. That's Kate's cottage right there. We actually saw that from Douglas Head. Crazy. And the restaurant's down here. So this would be a nice drop to see. So maybe we do go to the Craig Nabah and hang out for the races. It's a big ass hill coming down here. Jesus. Ears just popped. You want to check this place out? Alright, we don't have much video footage left. I should have changed the battery. So, we're at the Craig Nabah and we're going downhill. Staying left. Big sweeping turn. We had a nice lunch. Claire had a beer and beef pie, and I had a sandwich and soup. It was pretty good. This is that big spot. Everybody packs in down here, I guess, as you're finishing up. The big fans all the way down here as the bikes go down. Yeah, so we just came down last little piece here, Hillberry. So this, I would say, is officially off the mountain or any of that stuff. 40 mile an hour. Yeah, we're at mile marker 36, so we've got about 1 3/4 miles left. So we're going up to Signpost Corner. I think this is like the last roundabout, and there's actually like a hairpin that the race guys do. I'm not turning here though.
This.
I'm turning here?
Yes.
Okay, so I just go? To the left of way. So I guess this is Signpost Corner.
6, another right.
Claire's doing a good job. We're at the Nook. We did make the roundabout at the Signpost Corner. We're at mile 37. Oh, there's guys out there cleaning the trees. Didn't even see that. And then that little road closed. I don't know if that's part of the course. Somewhere in here there's a roundabout with a big... Yeah, it's right here. We won't do this.
Yeah.
But they go in that thing there, Claire. I don't know where they go into something else.
You're going right.
But I'm making a right here at this corner. So, there's the trike tours. Just get this one more time coming through.